Good morning. Welcome to Winnipeg. Okay, so here's what's happened. I came back to the model table about an hour ago. I removed the paint from those two lights. The plan is I'm going to spray them with the number 14 here, which Tamia is calling J.A. Gray. What would J.A. stand for? Japanese Army? I don't know. Anyway, it says gray. It sort of looks a little bit green to me. It kind of reminds me of the green paint I used to see on old aircraft frames and stuff like that. Sort of a, I don't know, some sort of anti-corroding paint. That's what it reminds me of. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do. I know it's going to set us back a day, but it doesn't matter if I get it done this year or next year or whenever. All right, so I'm probably going to be going out shortly to Tim Hortons in Transcona for coffee as soon as it gets light. It's still dark outside. In fact, the sun isn't even scheduled to break the horizon yet for a few minutes. So the weather, I checked it, and it looks like it's going to be basically cloudy all day, but they're saying 0% chance of rain. So that's actually the main thing, the rain. And so it looks like I'll be getting out again. Oh, speaking of getting out, I had a really interesting thing happen. Yesterday I went to the new McDonald's out North Main. It's only been open about 2 weeks now, I guess. And so I went there, and when I was pulling into their big, spacious parking lot, I saw there's a couple of guys on bikes, but I was too busy watching where I was going and not running into something I shouldn't to really have a good look at them. And I got off and went into the McDonald's, and they were back on somewhere else. And anyway, it doesn't matter. I got a comment this morning from one of them, and he says, I saw you. We saw you pull into McDonald's. Now that is quite a coincidence. I like it when I get comments like that from Winnipeg people. So if you're a Winnipeg person and you see me going down the road, like was it a couple of days ago, somebody's wife honked. Yeah. That was kind of nice. I really appreciated that. And I appreciated that they let me know. Not that I want to feel important or anything. It's just, I don't know, kind of nice. Okay, enough about that. Yeah, so what we're going to do is we are going to respray these, which is I should have sprayed them yesterday. Because when I was editing out the footage yesterday, I could see, that paint, it looks good even at this distance. It looks good, but when you look at it with the macro lens, you can see that's terrible. So we're going to try and do a better job here with the spray and get it on right. And then now here's the main reason I'm doing all this. I painted the wrong side. Remember I was saying yesterday the one side had these what looked like little holes, and I thought they were breathing holes, for air circulation. Well, it turns out that is actually the front. So I think what I'm going to do is, I haven't done it yet, is I'm going to check. I know one of the viewers, I can't remember who, sent me a PDF of a book on the Enterprise, and I might be able to find a picture that will show one of these lights. And then we might be able to get an idea of what are those holes in the front for anyway? Why would they be where the lens is? Like where the light comes out. But anyway, so that's what's happened. I actually painted the back of the light with the silver instead of the front. So we'll try and get that right today. And being as that it was at least 3 viewers told me that, I probably made a mistake because everybody else was probably didn't want to hurt my feelings. Yeah, When I think I said something about bumbling through this build or these builds. Well, that's about it. I'm bumbling through these builds. Uh, uh, yeah, Alex in Australia, he used to refer to me as Mr. Magoo. Well, when I do stuff like this, I think maybe I am Mr. Magoo. Anyway, we'll try and get it right today. Okay, we're ready for Missy the dog. We talked about the weather and the time. Oh, right now the sun should be just coming up over the horizon if we could see it. But I'm looking now, and all I can see is clouds. Now the good news about that is when I go to Transcona McDonald's for coffee, I have to head straight into where the sun would be coming up, and so now I don't need to worry about getting it in my eyes, right? Okay, yeah, I'm just going to push stop here and maybe get my bike out of the box, or I don't want to start spraying yet. I'd like to get out to McDonald's and back before Missy the dog goes out for her constitutional, so which is usually around 10 o'clock these days. So, okay, yeah. Okay, I am back from my first ride, and I did go to McDonald's in Transcona. So what I'm planning to do here is, after I get my 14 mixed up, it's probably still okay from yesterday if I was to just shake it, but I may as well stir it just in case. But the plan here will be to move right in with the macro lens, and what I'm going to do is, rather than watching the part, I'm going to watch you might say, the shadow the paint will cast on the tape here. And when I get the tape that this is sitting on, completely painted, I'll know that in all likelihood the light is also painted. At least that's the plan. I want to be careful, in other words, not to put too much on and fill in these little holes that you see here on the front. I mean, that's the whole idea. Let's try and get this right. Yeah, all right, let's get going here. Missy the dog should be coming by any minute, actually. Okay, that should be enough. We don't need to fill up the reservoir. Okay, I am just about ready to go here. I have removed the needle cap, so I don't need to worry about it spitting. Maybe I'll turn it like this and you can see it. Unfortunately, the paint is so thin, I haven't sprayed yet, and it's wicked its way down. Now, the bad news is Missy the dog just went for her walk. So I'm going to have to wait here. I'm going to have to shut everything down and just wait until we get the Missy episode done here. Yeah, lots of little morsels there today. Lots of little morsels. Oh, I hear you, Missy. I hear you.
On the other side of the street, almost to the corner, there's a cat tree, a big one that stands up high in somebody's front window. And today, there was actually a cat on it.
Really?
Great big cat, hairy thing, one arm lifting out the side. I could just see the silhouette. Looking at the dog saying, you come in here, you'll be barking up the wrong tree. But Missy was too busy sniffing. I could just see the cat in silhouette. But I'd never seen one before.
Okay.
Just a big old tabby.
Which house was this now?
On the far side of the street, maybe 5 from the far corner.
Oh, okay.
Look at this. a canine vacuum cleaner.
Yeah. Yeah, we're just having a feast here. Well, it's pizza day, isn't it? Yeah. There's
Everybody's happy on Sunday.
a few little crumbs left, and that's all. Yeah.
Did you get some Halloween candy?
No, that came. Courier brought that yesterday. That's supposed to be an attachment for my modem for the computer. It's supposed to be like a battery backup from Shaw. So like I had to renew my cable for the internet and so on. And so it's costing me $5 more a month now than it did the last 2 years. Like everything's gone up, right? So, and then they also included this thing. So I was thinking if Phil comes over today, get him to help me attach it.
So it's a battery backup. So that if there's a lightning strike or something and the power goes out?
Yeah, the modem stays on so that you can, I guess, use your computer. But the thing is,
that's a great idea. If the house doesn't have power,
how does the computer work? That's the problem.
Oh, if it was a laptop,
of
course it would operate on the battery for an hour and a half.
That's right. And I don't have my laptop anymore. I gave it away, so actually I gave it to Phil, so I've been thinking of getting another one. We'll see what happens.
Something with Windows 11.
That's right. It would have to have Windows 11.
They'd be okay to the end of the next millennium.
Probably, yeah.
They're probably all made with petroleum products.
Yeah.
Thanks, Rod.
Okay.
I don't know, it's not supposed to rain, but somebody should tell the clouds that.
Yeah, it sure looks like it should, doesn't it?
Yeah. There's nothing on radar, but it's not going to be until it starts raining.
I already got up this morning.
Wow, where'd you go?
Transcona. McDonald's.
Nice. Good time?
Yeah, it was nice.
Cold?
No, it wasn't.
Hard to wind today.
Very windy.
Bye.
We'll see you. Missy the dog. Missy the dog. Okay. I know my model table looks pretty junky. Now, what were we doing here? We were almost ready to go. I got the nozzle cap off right here. And in all likelihood, what's happened now is my needle has dried up, the tip, so I'm probably going to have to clean that off. Because about 20 minutes has passed since the last time we dealt with this thing here. Okay, let's get ourselves recomposed and get our needle cleaned off and see what we can do here. Okay, I think we're about as ready as we're going to get here. And I moved in about as close as I can get. I have gotten the dried paint off the tip of the needle. And the reason I did that is so that it possibly will spray better. Okay. I think the next thing to do is turn on our air thing here. Oh, I've got the pressure set for about 12 pounds. Just going to do a little bit of little test here. Be out of your sight. Okay, I'm noticing that this paint is much the same color as the tape. Okay, here we go. I think that looks a lot better than when I brushed it, doesn't it? Okay, we'll let that dry now. Maybe give just a little bit more here. think that'll be okay once it shrinks. We'll let that dry, and then I'll paint the side that has the little dimples in it. Okay, a little while ago I got a call from my son. He's coming over and having coffee with me. I'm going to wind this episode up, and thanks for watching, everybody. All being well, we'll be back tomorrow and be working on that railing we were looking at yesterday. So, yeah, see you tomorrow.